Merry Christmas, baby. Reindeer's coming out to play.
Hello lovelies, for today's video I wanted to take a moment to reflect on this year's bag purchases. When I lined them all up, it genuinely makes me so happy. It's been one of those years where things just all worked out. I added 4 bags to my collection, 3 of which are Hermès, including my latest Quota bag. And don't worry, I'll start with this one first and I'll give you all the scoop. But in today's lineup, I've also picked up a bag from a brand I haven't really purchased from or have had much interest. And that unexpected bag brought me right back to where it all started for me, my very first luxury handbag purchase during my college years. So each of these bags I purchased this year has a special moment tied to them. So let's go through them each, starting with my most recent one, which is this Quota bag right here. So my recent bag purchase is sitting right on my lap, which is a Hermès Birkin in the color Cray with gold hardware. And this bag was purchased from my last trip to Hawaii, which already makes it a special moment just being in Hawaii. So Cray, after all, has always been my first love. When I first spoke with an essay about purchasing Quota bags, my wish list included a Cray Kelly with gold hardware. So in Paris, I was actually offered my very first Quota, a Kelly in Gris Pale, the same family of cream colors. And so that definitely checked the box for me at that time. And if you're curious, I do have a separate video where I share my experience, including strategies I used to score 2 Kelly bags on 2 separate walk-ins. So if you're interested, check that video out. And for this particular Birkin, we were working with a new sales associate who has been so fun to shop with. And during my visit there, let me show you what I picked up, which include this Cape Cod watch, as well as this cashmere scarf, also a lipstick, also last item that I picked up, let me grab that for you. Which include this pink suede kids sneakers. So these were not just the only purchases I've made. There were some other items that I've picked up in a prior visit, and I also have a video on that purchase as well from Hawaii. So if you want to see the full purchase history that helped me land this particular bag offer. So initially I was offered a Constance size 24, and it was also in a beautiful classic color as well. It wasn't a shade I typically reach for, and I already had plenty of those colors in my Chanel collection, so I politely declined. I know there's a bit of tug of war in your heart when you get a Hermès offer and then it ends up being not 100%, but my rule of thumb is waiting for the right one truly does pay off. Declining a bag actually opened the door for a more specific conversation about what I truly wanted, and we talked through the different combinations, and then I just wished for the best, and then we left the boutique. The following day, while we were walking around, I got a message from the essay to stop by the boutique. So we drop everything and we head straight to the boutique to see our essay. I haven't used this Birkin yet. As you can see, the stickers are still on the bag. I'm saving it for Christmas and New Year's. Feels like it's the perfect time to celebrate. Okay, let's talk about another really special bag. I actually got this a few months ago and have been waiting to do a separate video on it. But today you get a holiday special. As you can see, this is a Louis Vuitton bag, and now I'll be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of Louis Vuitton, just given that the logos are all over the bag. But let me tell you why this one I had to have. So this bag actually comes from the summer collection, and I occasionally take a look at the website to see if there's anything special or interesting that catches my eye. This one actually did catch my eye, but I was on the fence about pulling the trigger. Then a few months go by and I checked the website again and it was completely sold out. And somehow that just made me want this bag even more. So once it was gone, I was on a mission to find this bag. I have a pro tip here for you. For Louis Vuitton, if you sign up for the text alerts rather than emails for out of stock items, you actually get notified faster. So I did that, and the first time I got the alert, I tried to purchase, but by the time I was reaching for my credit card and putting that information down, someone had already beat me to it and I wasn't able to snag that bag. But a few days later, another text popped up, and this time Apple Pay to the rescue, and that sealed the deal. This is only my second Louis Vuitton bag, and it brought me right back to my first one in college that I had to work for by working a part-time job to save. And I saved for months to be able to purchase this bag right here, which I think is now a vintage. So at that time, I felt a little bit guilty of purchasing this bag because I could have probably done something better with my money, but mostly I want to say felt proud that I was able to save enough money to get something like this that I truly wanted. And this bag also motivated me to dream bigger and work harder, which is something I carry with me to this day. So I want to hear from you. If you have a bag in your collection that brings up an important memory or marks a major life milestone, so leave that in the comment box. The next two bags I picked up this year are both really special, each for its different reasons. And first one I will share with you is in this box right here. Is this mini garden party Neo in Ardois. Like my Birkin, this one was also purchased from Hawaii. It fits surprisingly a lot of things in here, making it the perfect day-to-day bag. It's casual, versatile, and adds a little touch of elegance to even the simplest outfit. I've been really impressed by how often I reach for it. It's so easy, and I love the way it looks. The first bag that I purchased this year is right in this box. Which is a Kelly 28 in Vermoyen. I purchased this in Paris, and this one is by far the most memorable one. I was in Paris with my sister, and I never imagined I'd be offered a second walk-in appointment and be able to walk out with a Kelly. And at that time, I was in Paris with my sister trying to tie up some loose ends for my wedding planning. I was there. I hoped to purchase something special to celebrate the moment, and so I was really lucky to be able to be offered this bag. So from being there anticipating my Parisian wedding, running into a Parisian influencer, partying with her crew, spending time with my sister, and then getting this Kelly offer. That was the cherry on top for that trip. I do talk about this Kelly purchase in the video that I mentioned earlier, so if you're interested in my experience and the strategies I used, check that video out. And there you have it, 4 special bags that found their way into my collection this year. Each one carries its own wonderful memory, from the Birkin 30 Cray, a holiday treat that I'm saving for Christmas and New Year's, to the Louis Vuitton all-in Color and Dream that reminded me of my very first Louis Vuitton bag in college, to the mini garden party, now that's become a reliable chic companion. And finally, what started us off this year, which is this Kelly 28 and Vert Moyen, a magical Paris moment with my sister. I love thinking about how each of these bags isn't just an accessory, but they have been tied to a wonderful memory, a milestone, and brought me joy to carry with me. So here's to a festive season for new memories and, of course, more beautiful bags to come. Which bag in your collection holds a memory or a moment that makes it unforgettable? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more stories. I also have plenty of eye candies in my Instagram, so please come and say hi there. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.
Now wish upon a falling star, so all your secret dreams can come true.